Hello everybody, my name is Kate. If you're new here, what's up? Today's video is going to be a what I eat in a day as a vegan vlog kind of thing. I wasn't planning on recording it, but I was just starting to make my breakfast and I was like, you know what? People always ask what I make and what I eat throughout the day, so I'm gonna show you. So right now, I'm making breakfast and my camera's gonna die. And I have these everything bagels from Trader Joe's and I'll show you what I put on them in just a second. Okay, so this is what I pretty much eat for breakfast every single day. It's just Trader Joe's everything bagels, which are vegan, obviously. And then I use hummus. Normally I like to use a spicy hummus, but today I only had like a normal one. And then I'll use cucumber, and I like to add avocado on it as too, like diced up, but I don't have any avocado. So right now it's just cucumber, hot sauce, garlic salt, pepper, everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's, and Frank's Red Hot Sauce. For just like a quick small lunch, I'm going to just be eating some tofu with Brussels sprouts and broccoli, just because I'm not like super hungry, but I need to eat, or else I'll have like an early dinner and then I'll be hungry at like 9 o'clock later and I'll just throw myself off. So what I'm doing is I'm just chopping up some organic Brussels sprouts. I know I shouldn't get the ones in the bags, but they were out of the other ones they were out of a lot of produce at Trader Joe's when I shopped. So I got that, and I just got organic broccoli florets. So I'm just gonna cut these up really thin and throw them in this pan over here. So what I do, the tofu I already had made from the other day, and basically what I do is I take extra firm tofu. So I squeeze out all the excess water, and then I cube it up really small, and I put it in like a big pan with this. It's Trader Joe's soyaki. Honestly, why won't it focus? Oh, there we go. So I use this, and then I'll like dice up some garlic and put garlic in as well. And that soaks into the tofu really well, and I just let that pan fry and flip it around until it's as crispy as I want it, until most of the soyaki is gone. I find that the tofu really sucks up the soyaki really easily, so that takes like a half hour, and then I always make it with like these veggies, and I use a little bit of this. So this is Trader Joe's. I mostly shop there because it's super affordable and they have a lot of vegan stuff. So I use their vegetable fried rice. And what I'm gonna do, as you can see, I just have the Brussels sprouts and broccoli starting in here because they usually take the longer to cook than the fried rice. So I'm just getting that started. And I cut up everything super small so it mixes into the fried rice. Then I'm just gonna take the fried rice and pour a little bit in because I'm not that hungry right now. I like adding the Brussels sprouts and broccoli into this because the only thing really in it is like peppers and carrots, and I feel like it needs like a little something else. So I'm also gonna take some of that soyaki sauce and just like very lightly drizzle it on there, just to give it like a little bit extra flavor. Okay guys, so here is the finished product of just the fried rice, Brussels sprouts, broccoli. You could honestly add like shelled edamame in here as well. You could use something other than tofu. I just prefer tofu as like my protein alternate. But yeah, it's super, super yummy. And I added some red pepper flakes as well just to make it a little spicier because I love spice. So that's that. Hi guys. Okay, so it's a little bit later in the day now and I'm going to be making dinner. So the reason I'm starting it now, it's only like 3 o'clock. The reason I'm starting it now is because I'm gonna make chili, and I feel like when it's on longer, it tastes better. So I usually like to start it like a few hours before I actually want it. So I'm gonna show you how I make the chili really fast. I cut up the pepper, onion, and garlic. This is what I put in first. I used 5 garlic cloves. I like mine really garlicky. 2 big bell peppers. I use 1 whole onion. So it looks like a lot, but honestly, like this is what I've found has made like the best. If the bell peppers are small, definitely get 3. So what you do, so what you want to do after you've got that all cut up, you want to put oil in a like pot. Just like enough to line the bottom, and put it on low so that it can start heating up the garlic and all of the like vegetables, because they take a little bit longer to get softer. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so the next thing that I am going to do is I'm going to take my extra firm tofu. I didn't press it because I'm lazy. So I'm going to take it and just wrap it in a clean dish towel, because you don't want to waste like a ton of paper towels and they'll soak it up way too easily. So I always wrap mine in a dish towel and just kind of slightly press on it a little bit. And the reason this is the second thing that you do after chopping up the veggies and putting them in is because you want to crumble the tofu into these veggies and let it kind of soak up the water. So I literally just take my hand and squeeze the tofu and it just turns into crumbles. Okay, so now I'm just gonna stir this all together, and I'm gonna turn the heat up to like a higher medium so that the heat kind of draws the water out and makes it simmer out of the pan so it can dry out the tofu a little. And we're gonna let that happen for just a little bit, and then we're gonna start putting spices in. Okay, so my tofu has been simmering with the peppers, onions, and garlic. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in these seasonings now. So I found this recipe originally online, and I'll link it in the description below so you can kind of get an idea of what exactly measurement-wise needs to go in. I just go ham. I go ham, and Sarah and I both love it every time I've made it. So do obviously what feels right to you, but for me, just kind of tasting it as I make it and adding as I go, I feel like has always worked the best. And since it's tofu and it's not meat, it's a little bit more bland, so I think it needs more seasoning than is suggested in the recipe, if that makes sense. Okay, so first I'm going in with some chili powder, and I like to go in with the most of this, and I'll kind of continually add it the whole time it cooks. I honestly use almost an entire thing every time I make it, which sounds really gross, but you know what? It is what it is. It's chili. It requires a lot of chili powder. So I'm just gonna literally coat it so much, like I just used half. Okay. I'm gonna coat the whole top layer just like that. I don't go as crazy with this, but I just do like a light layer across the top like that. You don't need a ton because we already put a lot of garlic in it. Which again, you don't need a lot of because we already put some onion in it. Everything that we put in so far hasn't been spicy. This is where I'm gonna add in the things that make it spicy. So if you don't wanna make spicy chili, don't put in these seasonings. And I go pretty ham with these. I just dumped the whole thing because you know what? The spicier chili, the better. And I just coat the top with that. And coat the top with that. Salt. I'm gonna add the diced tomatoes. Then I have organic black beans. And I'm gonna add organic kidney beans. All right, so that is what it looks like when it's just cooking. And I'm gonna let it sit for like another hour, and then I'm gonna taste it and see if I need to add anything else to it. I have it sitting now on like medium, and then as time goes on, I'll lower it and lower it and lower it, because you just want it to come to a low simmer and really take in all the flavors together. Hi guys, it's a few hours later. Obviously I look much different because I had to rush and get ready for something. But I just wanted to show you, it's been probably like 2 hours since I put this on. I haven't tasted it yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add in some more seasonings, because I always like it with a little bit more. So I guess I'll just let it go for like another like half hour. I'm really not hungry yet. That lunch is really filling. I never really eat rice, so it gets me. Oh, I just put so much chili powder in on accident. Hello everybody. Okay, so it's been a little bit now. It's like 7:45, so the chili has been cooking for like almost 3 hours. So I just tried it and it's so good. It's probably one of my best batches yet, which makes me really excited since y'all came along for the ride. So this is what it looks like. You can put like vegan sour cream on it or vegan cheese. I just don't like sour cream, and I am currently out of the vegan cheese that I like, so I'm just eating it plain with some tortilla chips, which is just how I like it. Yeah, Sarah eats it just straight up with a fork. I just need it with like that crunch of a chip. So it's so delicious. It's so good. If any of you guys make any of these things that I made today, definitely let me know. And if you like these videos, if you're interested in like the vegan side of my life, definitely ask. Some of my Instagram followers have been asking for a vegan like makeup routine. So I do basically use 100% cruelty-free and vegan products. So I would love to show you guys that if you're interested. So yeah. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let me know if you want more vegan recipes. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Be nice to one another. Goodbye.